Hey garden friends, I am here on the weekend to visit our garden, and I wanted to share with you, look at how beautiful our cilantro is growing. If you are a fan of cilantro and you're able to come onto campus for maybe the next supply pickup or something, you're welcome to come and pick a little bit of cilantro. It looks so beautiful. And then there's also, we've got some really beautiful parsley. And then here's our basil. I don't know what is chewing on our poor green basil, but somebody sure is liking it. It's pretty delicious. Oh, here's some pollinators. Hey, pollinators. All right, so let's see what's growing over here. There's our lavender and our California poppy and our yarrow. That pretty yellow flower is the yarrow. And then, let's see, there's some purple chard. And then that's one of our squash plants. And here, look at this, our milkweed. Some of the seed pods have opened. And I'm sure you remember from your seed lessons, one of the ways seeds travel is by wind. And these milkweed seed pods are so ready to be transported by wind with their little white fluffiness. Isn't that great? So there's our milkweed. Remember, that's the host plant of the monarch. And here, this is the borage. And you can see our pumpkin vines here. We harvested those pumpkins, but here's a big flower. Oh, I'm going to go around and see if I can get closer up on that flower for you. Here's the artichoke plant. Look at its big leaves. When Miss Jessica came and planted that, it didn't have any of those big leaves, so it's really doing nicely. Let's go look at this flower over here, if I can find it from this angle. It's funny in the garden, sometimes you can see things from one side and you miss them from the other. There it is. Is that it? Yep. Okay, so let's get close up on that. Maybe if I get shade. So that is a female squash flower. And I know it's a female because in the center, it looks like it has kind of like 6 little parts sticking up. And a male squash flower just has 1. I'll see if I can find a male squash flower to show you. Oh boy, look what we found right here. Look at this. Do you know what that is? How exciting. That's our purple broccoli. That's really cool. There's our big cabbage. Here's our wheat. You remember that wheat is kind of the main ingredient in a lot of bread, right? You know, some people are gluten-free and so they'll make bread out of different ingredients, but for a lot of people, wheat is the main ingredient in all of our bread and our baked goods, so things like cakes and muffins. Okay, I'm looking at my other squash plants to see if I can show you what a male squash flower looks like, because it's a little bit different. But I don't see one that's open right now. We'll have to keep hunting. So there's our tomatoes. They're kind of almost done. Tomatoes are really a summer plant, so it's still a little bit warm, so they're hanging in there, but they're about done. Here's our beans. So we've got the purple ones on this side. So there's a nice shot of the purple beans there. And we've got green and yellow on this side. There's some nice green ones you can see. And then there's our California fuchsia and our giant rosemary and our lavender and some more beans. There's a nice big purple bean. Look at that. Okay, let's see. Here's our cosmos and our strawberries. Do you see that strawberry right in there? Oh, yeah. And here's our little cherry tomatoes. They look delicious, don't they? Okay. Oop, I just saw a bird. Can you hear all the birds today? They are really chattery. Yeah. When I first got here, we saw a hummingbird over by the story tree, and it sat down on a branch of the story tree. So that was really exciting. Our neighbors are doing some work in their backyard. You can hear their machines. And there's a skipper over on that zinnia. Okay. So that's what's growing in our garden today, friends. Oh, I forgot. This is a perfect place to finish up. We want to check on our birdhouse gourds. Look at that beautiful gourd. Doesn't that look amazing? And here's another one. It's a little bit smaller. Excuse me. Let's see. And I think there's a few more tiny ones. We'll have to look. But yeah, let's check that out. Oh, here's a pollinator. Hi, little pollinator. Thanks, Bee, for taking care of our garden. All right, friends. So there's our tour for today. Be sure and get outside and enjoy some nature near you, okay? All right. Bye, garden friends.